All right, I've just recorded a whole video and didn't put the microphone on. So I'm going to start again, but I'm going to make it much shorter this time. So bear with me. This is unedited. Pretend it's a live feed. So there's going to be a lot of ums and ahs and so on. Let's look at natural gas to start with. A lot of panic going on Twitter and all over the show. Nothing to panic about. In fact, this looks quite good. We've got a nice wick low on the 4-hour chart on the August contract, the one I'm trading. And just holding above that support, holding above the two moving averages, the 50 and the 20. Nice wick low. Remember I pointed out all these spike lows, wick lows. They just present good probability buying opportunities. And when you see that on the 4-hour chart on natural gas, then you get a lot more confidence in the trade. I like the way this has tested these lows. Perhaps stopped out a few short-term traders, day traders. Picked up a little bit more oomph at the bottom there, a bit more liquidity, and just moving up again. So far so good. Target is still this top area here, top of this channel, 280, 290, and then a quick gap up to $3 where we'll exit this long trade and then see what happens next. Possibly even look to enter a short trade at $3. I think we get through here, 290, 288, 290. Just a quick gap up, just a surge up to $3. Could be that we actually push up through there. I'll be watching closely for that. I'm going to exit at $3, but let's see what happens there. Could we get up to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75 in the next few days? I don't know. I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it's unlikely, but I think it's impossible. I just need to have some Coke here. Before I carry on, please support the channel with a thumbs up and share it with your friends and your enemies and those that you don't give a damn about. And also, if you're new here and if you haven't subscribed, or if you're not new here and you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate that, and it helps us support the channel, motivates me to carry on doing these videos for you. So there we go, natural gas looking good. That support level there, if we switch it to a day chart, you can see it's a really, really important key level. We are forming a pennant, a bullish pennant. Bear in mind it's a bullish pennant. I'm going to try and draw this for you just because I can. This is a day chart. Let's do it on the 4-hour chart, and excuse the, again, rough and ready nature of this video. Let's just draw this pennant in here. That's a bullish pennant. All right, that's what it looks like. It's not a flag, it's not a rectangle, it's a pennant. A pennant is it's a triangular shaped flag, basically. Looks like that, and it's a bullish pennant. And that level there, that the start of this sort of gray zone, is a really key level, and we want to hold above there. And so far it shows no inclination to go below that level, so it looks fantastic. I like it very much. If we can break up through there, next top 280, 290, 288, 290, and then a quick surge up to $3 where we can see what happens. If we have a look at the same thing on the NYMEX chart, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the day chart on NYMEX, and there you go. You can see that key level. We don't want to actually get into there. If we break beneath this level, which is now at $2.62, if we break beneath there, close beneath there into this yellow zone, then we have a chance of moving back down into the 240, 245 level, maybe even 225. So the key levels beneath us, bear this in mind, write these down. We've got 260. Let's call it 260. It's actually 262. We're holding above that now. I don't think we're going to get below that easily. I think we're going to hit $3 before we get down further than we are at the moment. But if we do, and I'm not saying we won't, if we do, then we've got this $2.60 level. Below that, $2.45, the top of this yellow zone. That's between 245 and 240. That yellow zone there, next key support level. Below there, we've got 225 to 215. Both of those are key levels in themselves, 225, 215. So, support levels, 225. Let's start at the bottom. 215, 225, 240-ish to 245. That yellow zone there. And then the one that we're holding above currently at 260 to 265. Those are the key levels. I think we're going to hold above all of those, at least. Let me rephrase that. I think we're going to hold above at least one of those, probably the higher ones rather than the lower ones. So I don't think we're going to get below 245. You know, you never want to say we're certainly never going to get below 245. I don't think so. But we might, but I don't think so. I don't think we're going to get below 260, this yellow support zone below us here. I don't think we're going to get below there either. I think this is where we've drawn this sort of line in the sand, and natural gas forming this pennant, which we saw in the other chart, is likely to move higher from here up to 288, 290. We've got this bullish pennant very nicely. I'm just going to get rid of these. I'm not going to edit this video at all. So there we go. Up to here, top of this orange yellow zone, 288, 290. A surge up to $3, and then we'll see what happens. With a bit of luck, for those of you who are bullish and holding from, I don't know, there are some people still holding from around about $3.50. I know that for a fact. Some people with quite a lot of money, some funds even, holding in this region here. So bag holding from that level. That's okay. I don't know if we're going to get that up there on this attempt. I doubt it. I think $3 and then back down to within this channel, faffing around here for quite some time to come, eventually up to 340, 50, 60, or 75. Note now, remember I talked about this 200-day moving average coming down to meet us in that region. Well, that's where it is at the moment. That's where the 200 is. And that's just above this 340, 50, 60, 75. Let's call it 350, just above there right now. And in a couple of days' time, this 200-day moving average will meet us down there. Some stage, the price will want to revisit the 200, and perhaps the two will meet. And if I project this out, if we just sort of draw that down, just pull it down into the middle here around about 345, that would take us to about the 19th of July. It's now the 5th. So perhaps in 2 weeks' time, we could reach $3.50, slightly more. Let's see what happens. But I think until then, we're going to have to faff around there at the top of that channel, and then a surge through there to the $3 level. Right, so having said all that, if you've enjoyed this video, please just give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you're new here. And please also subscribe if you're not new here and you've visited many times perhaps before, but you've never subscribed. I'd really appreciate that. This is a very messy video, but I'm sending it out as is. Take care, have a fantastic trading day, and I'll speak to you again soon.